Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do a JStars Victory versus update / news related video. So that means that you guys can, of course, look down in the description below for the link to the article on Anime News Network. Now, the title of the article is as follows: Shonen Jump JStars Victory versus crossover game previewed in first promo video. Now, what you're going to see is that you're going to see the actual visual content playing in the bottom left-hand corner of my screen. However, you guys want to see the full HD audio-visual content. So all it is, it's 3 simple clicks. You click on the description box down below, you click on the link in the description box, and then you click on the actual video in the article itself. It's 3 simple clicks. So work with me. Work with me. Now that being said, onto the video at hand. First of all, when it comes to the article at hand, at the bottom of the article, we see that it says that Namco Bandai Games is launching this Ultimate Jump game, quotes, Ultimate Jump game, on the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Vita systems. Now for me, I kind of find it's very strange because they don't mention PS4 at all. And PS4 is right around the corner. So I would figure that there would be an actual launching for the PS4 as well, because as far as I know, the PS4 is not backwards compatible with the PS3. So if you do have a PS4 and you still want to play the game, you can't do so unless you actually keep a PS3. So that being said, at a future point, maybe like give or take a few months from now, I would assume that they'd actually have the PS4 launching for this game as well. And that makes perfect sense to me, and that's the way it should be. Because again, like this game, I would assume is coming out late this year, late 2013. Because the game, it appears that they still have work to do and characters to add. And also, this is to celebrate the 45th year of Shonen Jump, of Weekly Shonen Jump. So, and that's this year, 2013. So that's why at some later point in time, they probably will have a launching for the PS4. That's my assumption. So onto the actual visual content in the video. It looks good. I'm not gonna lie. It looks pretty damn good. It's a 3D style setting, and it appears to be like a max of 4 characters per stage per map. That may change later on. The characters that we see right now are 8 characters. We see Luffy, Toriko, Goku, Naruto, Ichigo, Kenshin Himura, that one guy from that old school series, like that with that mega unibrow, Ryotsu, and then we see Gintoki from Gintama. Those 8 characters. And the actual video itself, even though it's in Japanese, so if you don't speak Japanese, then read the article, because it tells you what they actually say in those Japanese symbols. But basically it says that who is the strongest, and apparently there will be more characters and more information released about the video game in further issues of Weekly Shonen Jump. So there will be more characters, which means one thing: Yusuke Urameshi. That's right, Yusuke Urameshi. I'm waiting for that spirit gun. Okay, Yusuke Urameshi, Golden Freaks, Tsunayoshi from Hitman Reborn, maybe, probably. I mean, I don't see why not, because that's actually a very popular. Well, that was a popular series, Hitman Reborn. FMA, I'm not too sure if that's Shonen. I think so. Full Metal Alchemist, I believe that is Shonen. But if it's not Shonen, then too bad. If it is Shonen, then put fucking Edward Elric or Alphonse Elric. Fuck it, why not? But basically, there will be more characters added to this roster of 8. And, I mean, hopefully they put like 50 guys in there. Because there's a similar game where it's like a culmination of all these Shonen characters in one game. But it's more of a Super Smash Bros. 2D style. And that game, I think, from what I heard, had like over 100 characters. It was like what the fuck? That's a lot of characters. That's a lot of dudes. So, like, I'm hoping that this game, even though it's obviously more complex, even though it does take a lot more data and memory, because of the different unique styles that come into this game, I'm hoping for at least 50 characters. And if they can pull it off, they really can. I mean, they may hold back purposefully, so when they do this JStars 2, then they may add, like, you know, 40 characters in like the next lineup. But is that this time around, I would like to see, like, the way it should be is that if they're gonna make a JStars 2, all right, what it should be is that this one should, and the way I see is that it's gonna only revolve around the protagonist of the stories. So, for example, if there was gonna be, like, it's only gonna be Ichigo from Bleach. Like, there's gonna be no Aizen, no Byakuya. Like, that's the way I see it as of right now. However, if there's gonna be a JStars 2, add in Aizen, add in Byakuya, you know, add in Kenpachi. But as of right now, I don't see it that way. It's only gonna be Ichigo, or maybe like different versions of Ichigo, or maybe like other protagonists like Rukia or Uryu, maybe. But I don't see like antagonists or villains coming into the story like Aizen or Starjin from Toriko, or, you know, Blackbeard, Frieza. I don't see that with this video game. I don't see that occurring at all. I just don't. Only the protagonist. That's the way I see it. Now, more specifically, when it comes to the actual game footage, it looks pretty solid. Again, it looks like you can do multiple things when it comes to the actual game style. You can have, and that's the way it appears to me. You can have a 4 free-for-all, a 2v2, a 1v1, a 3 free-for-all. Like, that's the way it appears to be, appears to me. And right now, it appears that there's only 4 maps. There are, because like the way it was, like this game was founded on the 3 characters, the 3 main characters that had the crossover anime: Toriko, Luffy, and Goku. And then they add on Naruto later on. And then after that became Ichigo and Kenshin, and then Ryotsu and Gintoki. But there's only 4 maps that I saw in the actual game footage. There is Alabasta from One Piece. There is the Ozone Garden from Toriko. There is the there's Namek from Dragon Ball Z, and then there's Konoha from Naruto. And those are the 4 maps that I saw in the game footage. Those 4 maps. And I mean, so there's no Bleach map that I've seen. Like, there's no Karakura Town. There is no old school Edo from Kenshin. And wherever Gintoki and Ryotsu come from, I don't fucking know. I have no idea, because I don't watch those series. I just don't. Gintama one day, but this one, the one that Mega Unibrow. Oh no, I have no plans. I have no plans whatsoever. None. Now, aside from that, all right. Again, it looks good. It looks very dynamic. At first, it seemed very chaotic, but it's not. It's actually, the structure is actually fairly solid to the game, and you can do, apparently, like, you can do like combo attacks and combo assaults. Like we saw, like there was one scene where we see like Goku and Gintama, like they're both powering up, and Gintama, he's like a gag character, so like he can do like Dragon Ball Z and like One Piece shit. It's kind of weird. But also we see like Toriko and Ichigo doing like team attacks. So like the 2v2, like it's more like there's also like a team attack setting that appears to be in play. Like a main attack, like we see like Luffy do like his elephant gatling, Goku go into Super Saiyan, you do the Spirit Bomb. So like there's main focus attacks for like 1v1. There's team attacks that are very similar to that, and so the game looks very good overall. I like it. But the problem is that the character roster, it is lacking at this point in time. It says in the video that there will be more characters added on later, but right now it's very lacking. Now, actually, I'll leave it at that. So, I mean, will the game come to the States? I don't know, but I probably will import it. I mean, I don't see why not. Yeah, I will. Look, I mean, as of right now, the characters that I want to play as, like for sure, are fucking Luffy, our goddamn Toriko, and Himura Kenshin, alright? Those 3 guys I want to play as, like, the most, as of right now. Gintoki and Ryotsu, scratch them. I mean, scratch them. I mean, Gintoki for kicks, maybe, but Ryotsu, scratch him. Scratch him. I have no plans whatsoever. None. Now, my thing here is that with Naruto and Ichigo and Goku, alright? First of all, with Goku is naturally limited. He's naturally limited as a character. He has like 3 moves. That's it. And furthermore, he has, I mean, yeah, granted, he has multiple transformations. but I only see a Super Saiyan transformation in this promo video. Only one transformation, Super Saiyan, not Super Saiyan 2 or 3. Or I mean 2 or 3, only the one. But also when he fights, it's almost like the way he fights in this game is like the way he fights in almost every goddamn Dragon Ball Z game. Fast punches and kicks. Really fast punches and kicks. It's like, okay, alright. So I'm not too keen on that. That's number one. Number two, Naruto. Naruto, he looks interesting as a character, dynamic, but not as dynamic as Kenshin or Ichigo. But I don't see any chakra mode or Bijou mode. Like, what's up with that? Like, I just don't. I mean, again, like this may be added on later, but he threw the Rasen Shuriken in the actual video promo, which should mean Sage mode at least. But again, I don't see no full-on Fox mode. I don't see no Bijou mode, no chakra mode, like none of that. And then the fact of the matter is that Naruto, I just don't really like him at all. So it's like fuck Naruto. It's like fuck Naruto. And, you know, the Shadow Clone combinations, yeah, I'll play as him, but very rarely. And Ichigo, listen, man, like here's the injustice. Ichigo is the most limited character in the goddamn roster by far. By far. By far. Emphasis, by far. Furthermore, they did him even greater injustice by putting him at a Bankai state already. And that to me is very surprising. He's not in Shikai. He's already in Bankai. It's like, whoa. There's no Bankai transformation injustice. Wow. I mean, there's probably going to be a hollow transformation mask. But still, it's like Ichigo, you know, he only has one move. Like, we see him in the game, we see, like, all these black streaks everywhere, and, like, at one point in time, we see him do, like, that thing where, like, he makes, like, all those moving after images. But the thing about it is that those aren't moves. Like, they're not particular skills. Like, he could just use the Shumpo, move around, and, you know, that's it. Like, all he has going from is Getsuga Tensho, and, like, we see in the game, like, the developers, what they did is that they made Ichigo have like these longer Getsuga swings when whenever he attacks, and then there's the Prima Getsuga Tensho, but I'm assuming Hollow Mask Visor transformation, and that's the way it is gonna. I mean, that's gonna be his power because we saw Luffy's power. We see the Gear second, Goku Super Saiyan. Toriko doesn't have one, so whatever. Again, Naruto should have Sage mode at least. But with Ichigo, it's like he's already in Bankai. It's like that's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Because then at least you could change that between the black Getsuga and then the regular blue Getsuga. At least you could do that then. But no, fuck that shit. Fuck that. Apparently, fuck that. And then if it was Ichigo like post time skip, it's like he has no visor back transformation. All he has is Shikai and Bankai with full bring attachments on. So it's like there's even less diversity, and it's a damn shame. It's a damn shame. So, but I mean, we'll see where it goes. I mean, that may change later on, but as of right now, I don't see it changing at all. But that being said, I mean, they may put in a fucking like Mugetsu pop. I have no idea. But either way, that's it. So overall, I like the look of the game. It looks pretty solid. I'll probably import it if it's not coming out to the States because I haven't heard any news. And apparently, because of the fact that different companies they have the licensing to these anime. Like, for example, One Piece has a different licensing than Bleach, I believe so. So it's like it'll be hard to get the game into the States. So if it is translated, it may be translated and then sent over to fucking Europe. Because for Kaizoku Musou, they do that. Where in Europe, they'll get the physical release, but for the States, they only get the download. We can only download it for Kaizoku Musou. So this may be the same thing, where they'll put it over to fucking Europe and translate it into English and call it a day. But who knows? We'll see. But that's it. So I'm done. King of Lightning. Be sure, of course, rate, comment, and subscribe as always. Peace. Have a nice day.